Vladimir Vardanian on behalf of the EPP Group to raise his question.
Madam Minister, being a small country in the heart of Europe, what is the Liechtenstein vision of finding the balance between the full respect of our core values and keeping national statehood, tradition and identity, and how in this alarming world small countries may confront external challenges and international threats undermining their security and sovereignty? In this respect, Madam Minister, I am a little bit surprised that in your speech you didn't even mention what's happened in Nagorno-Karabakh. What Azerbaijan did led to the exodus of population, which is twice bigger than the population of your own country. Thank you.
Mrs. Minister, would you like to respond?
Thank you very much, Mr. Vardanian, for your question. You already raised up a question about small states in Vaduz. I can remember that. So thank you very much for coming back to this important topic. And let me just first answer this question in my national capacity. And I would like to also revert to what our Prime Minister said yesterday. Liechtenstein can be considered to be a small place, but a great one at the same time. And I already mentioned in Vaduz, we do believe as a small state that we have to live the principle of one nation, one vote. And I'm always saying our future should be shaped by the best ideas and not the loudest voices. And perhaps we can also transfer that to being small or big. Every decision is important and everybody has to bring in his expertise wherever it can. It needs everybody at the moment. So I can just underline also once again the importance of all member states within the Council of Europe taking over the responsibility and working very closely together.
On behalf of the European Conservatives, Christopher Chop.
To defy the ruling of the Committee of Ministers following your high-level contacts at the beginning of February. Please, can you answer that question specifically, because a failure to answer that question suggests that many of your words today, your worthy words, will ring hollow, because meanwhile Kavala continues to suffer a most horrendous misjustice.
Mrs. Minister, would you like to respond?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much also to Mr. Chope for his questions. I think I've already outlined the framework and where we do stand in this process at the moment. And I am aware that on the 13th January 2023, our rapporteurs for the monitoring of Turkey met with various interlocutors in Ankara and with Mr. Kavala himself at Silivri prison. And I welcome this initiative, and I can only repeat the call for Mr. Kavala's immediate release, and the ongoing dialogue must achieve results. There is no step more important for Mr. Kavala and for the convention system. And as I said before, if you ask me to answer the question specifically, I think we do accept now this process, and we will have a view as Minister of Committees on this process, and of course we will reflect the outcome of the further planned visit, and then looking forward together in a dialogue to find solutions.
On behalf of ALDE, Mr. Bjarni Jonsson.
Madam President, Madam Foreign Minister,